Hi there and happy Monday. Welcome to Let's Make a Card. And tonight we are going to be working with my favorite sketch. And I know, Penny, yes, I have a lot of favorites. But this is a sketch that just works for so much. It just lets you start with basic things that you can have these cut all ready to go and change up everything that you do with a card. So tonight, that's what we're going to work with. But I wanted to tell you something first. I wanted to tell you about something. And I'm going to come right in here. I am offering this summer something I've not done before. I've done classes to go, I've done online class kits, I've done all these little pieces, but I've never done it quite like this. So I wanted to show you, if you go in the classroom, you will see what you have to do. And in order to get this class, you need to place a $53 order, which sounds like a weird amount, but using that host code that you see right there, not my regular one, but the one that you see in this class, and you're going to want to get the Bloom and Grow bundle. And I'll show you that in a second. Let me just bring that over so that you can see. And when you order this bundle, and that's why it comes to $53, that's what it is. Now, if you already own that one, you can pick something else that comes to that amount. But when you order that, you also get, let me scroll down, this is what you get from me. It's enough to make 6 cards, but I've done all the work for you. They're already pre-cut, they're already pre-punched, they're already pre-die cut. So if you are going to be somewhere where you don't have a whole lot of space, or you're going to be sitting by the pool, or you're going to be going somewhere, this is the perfect kit to grab. It's all done for you. It makes 3 really cool cards. I show you a little sneak peek. This is a corner of one of them. I want you to be surprised when you get them. The other thing that you'll want to have in your supply, and this is stuff you probably already have, you're going to want this saffron ink pad, the petal pink, your tuxedo black, your scissors, your snail, and some Wink of Stella. Those are things I talk about all the time, so you may already have them. If you don't, pop them in your order and save on your shipping. This stuff that's coming from me is at no extra cost. No more ship, you don't have to pay shipping, you don't pay anything. You just place your order with that host code and I will drop it in the mail to you. Now, what you also get is the simple sketches, and you will get a recorded class that tells you, and I will walk you through step by step putting these cards together. Okay? Well, anytime you want, you could watch it on your phone, you could watch it anywhere. It will be a simple link, easy to use. You can download it if you want, but you don't have to. It's super easy. I'm trying to make this so that you could make 6 cards in an afternoon sitting at the beach, or sitting at the pool, or at the campground, or in your backyard, or in your living room if it's a rainy day. But you don't have to drag anything out. Everything is there. You're ready to go. Oh, you know what I didn't tell you that you need? You need a Stampin' Block or your Stamparatus. You need something to hold your stamps with. Other than that, you're really good. And you're thinking, well, why am I ordering the dies if I don't need them? I'm telling you, this is one of the coolest stamp sets. You are going to want this one because you're going to want to use it again and again by yourself later. Okay? All right. Whoops. So, let me just show you. When does this end? Penny, it doesn't really end. It's open for the whole month of June. The issue about me mailing things to you is, remember, I am away the beginning of July, so I will mail them to you when I get your order, but you're not going to want to wait until July 4th and think I'm going to get it in the mail to you, because I'm not. So if you order in the next few weeks, before the end of June, you'll get it before I leave. If not, you'll get it when I get back. Okay, so just so that you know, this is the stamp set. It's so cool. It's called Bloom and Grow. It's got the most beautiful flowers, perfect for coloring. And I don't have you color anything in these 3 cards because I didn't want you to have to buy blends if you didn't have those yet. But this is an amazing stamp set to color with as well. And what's great about, and why I'm saying you really want the whole thing, is the bundle has these outlines of the stamps. They're awesome. They're really cool. So it's a really terrific stamp set. And then, of course, I keep you busy. So you get this, what you're going to get from me, you'll get the ribbon that you need because, oh, that means one of the cards might need a ribbon. Yeah. And then you'll get one of those because, oh, that's the little ink dauber because, you know, you might need to be daubing some ink. You'll get a piece, set of dimensionals, not the whole pack, just one sheet. You will get a sheet of these as a bonus for me, and then everything pre-done to make 6 cards and 6 envelopes. Okay? All right. I plan to do more of these this summer because I think they'll make it so much easier to get some cards done. So be watching for those. I have one planned for when I get back. These are the 2 ink pads that you're going to want to have, Petal Pink, So Saffron, and your Wink of Stella. All right? Okie dokie. Now, on to tonight. What are we doing tonight? My standard sketch, which I've used this a gazillion times. It is an 8.5 by 11, right? It is a piece of cardstock that's 4 by 5 1/4, and a piece of Designer Series paper that's 5 by 3 3/4. I've got some extra here because I'm not sure, I might use an extra piece every now and then, but this is what we're going to do with this card. Before we stick anything down, we are going to pull this piece of cardstock out, and I'm using Sea of Treasures. This is not a brandy new stamp set, but it's perfect for this time of year with beaches, and it's got these awesome texture stamps that are really, really cool. But tonight we're going to be using the octopus and this great net and these little fishies. They don't even show them on here because it's just a die. These itty bitty little fishies. All right. So first things first, we are going to stamp our octopus. And I am doing this on some Calypso Coral because I want a pop of color. I love the Night in Navy. This is from the, oh sure it is, the Sail Away Designer Series paper pack. And Calypso Coral. All right, let me get organized here. I need a block. And I am going to use Night of Navy on here because I want it to really show. Now, I'm going to show you 2 choices. One, you could just, so this doesn't require any other paper. I'm just pulling out this piece. Remember, this goes behind this. I'm going to pull this out. So a couple choices. I'm going to show you what our octopus looks like on the Calypso Coral. Right? He looks pretty cool to me. But what if you said, yeah, I don't know. Let's just put him on some Whisper White and see what he looks like. He looks pretty cool there too. All right. Now, let's bring in our big shot. And we're going to do some die cutting. First thing we're going to do is we want our fish to be swimming right along there at the top. All right. You're really wondering why I'm doing that, but you just trust me, it's going to look cool. So I'm going to run the fish through. Notice I just have this, and you can see my pink fish coming, right? Okay. Next is my octopus. And you kind of line him up in there. Mr. Octopussy, there he, ooh. Goodness, that looks right. Okay. Oh, rainy, yuck. We actually had, yesterday was horrific. Today was beautiful. And I think it's raining all week. We take what we can get, I guess. Okay, so there's my octopus. I like the little bit of pink with him. And then I need one more thing, and I want this net. Now, I could try and squeeze the net in here and get part of it, but I would worry that it might show beneath it. And I have another scrap piece right here, so I'm just going to pop this net through on here. Whoops, I need a top piece too. I think it's raining everywhere this season. I don't know what's going on. Now remember, this die also just punches the holes and punches out the net. So it's not just the shape where the fish just punch the holes out. This one punches the holes and punches all the little tiny pieces. So this is not in the catalog anymore. I don't have the new one. It comes with, remember the Take-A-Pick? There's a really great Take-A-Pick edition, and I don't have that yet. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, this is the Take Your Pick, and these little endings come off and change up. Well, there's a new brush that goes on there, and I have one coming, but it's not here yet. So I'm pulling out my oldie but goodie die brush. You need something, or you're going to sit and poke these little dudes out one at a time. Super tedious. Have no patience. But I'm also somebody that doesn't like weeding vinyl either, so might need a little extra boost every now and then. My plates are pretty tired on my Sizzix. I do have a new set. I just haven't broken them out yet because I keep looking at them going, they're so pretty. I don't know if I want to put marks in them. So anyway, get out of there. So clearly there's a bump right here where this little piece didn't want to come through. But we're okay. All right, so now let's put this card together. Get out of there. Take my confetti. So here's my base, and here's this and this. So we're going to pop this down first. Right? They're so pretty. I don't want to use them yet. I'll use them soon. All right, and then this is going to go right here. And then we're going to add our net. I'm not sure where my net's going to go yet. It might go like this, my fish shining through. And my octopus is going to go right there. I love the pink and the navy. Just love it. Now I could cut this guy out too. Let's do him too. I want to show you what I mean. So this was just a scrap of Whisper White that was left over. And let's just pop our octopus on here. Now, if I were just going to, I don't necessarily need to have the stamp on there. I wanted to show you the color, but I just need another octopus. So I could do it like that, but I could also do it just like this. And the reason you're doing this is to get him and give him more dimension. You want to get him up off that card. Okay. I didn't drop it. Came close. When you swing that around, you almost make a lot of noise. These little pieces out. All right, Mr. Octopus. So if I put him on here and kind of offset him a little, he shows up a little bit better. If I put him on 2 and then pop him up, so what I'm going to do is he's just going to go right on this, lined up just a tiny bit off. Now I'm only going to get a shadow on one side. See what I mean? But just a little. Then he's going to get a whole bunch of dimensionals on the back. Come here. I want the little ones. These are mini dimensionals. And he's going to get some Wink of Stella on the front of him too, because I want this to be like the highlight of my card, because he's so cool. And I'm going to put him on top of the one I stamped, which is going to give it a little bit of shadow beneath him. Then we're going to put this whole thing on the card. I have one exciting thing to share while I'm playing with this. This week, all the people that share this video, you don't even have to order, you just have to share the video. I will pick one lucky winner to get a class packet. Now, you don't get the stamp set, so if you have the stamp set, good for you, or you could use the cards with a different one. But I will pick one lucky winner to get the stamp, the class packet that goes with the Bloom and Grow set. So you will get the 6 cards, the dimensionals, the ribbon. You'll get that, all that stuff, even if you didn't buy the stamp set. So this is going to go here, and this guy is going to go on top of him. So this needs to stick down. And little Mr. Octopus just needs a couple of big dimensionals on the back. So make sure that when you post, I would suggest that just to be sure you get counted, that you put, I shared this, because not everybody gets listed under the shares. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's a Facebook thing and something I probably could fix, but I haven't figured out yet how to make it happen. He's going to go like that. Then I'm going to grab my little handy embellishment tools here. And I thought I had, yeah, these metallics. These are going to be his eyes because I want a little bit more dimension to his eyes. I don't know how silver eyes look on a Who's-y octopus. Oh, cool. They look good. There. And now I need a sentiment. So there he is, ready to go, and the fish are swimming. I love him. Okay, so now we need a sentiment, and I'm going to use this pink that I've left over here. The other thing that's cool about this is there's really great embellishments that you could run through. These aren't stamps. These are just dies that are part of this set, and add those to it, different colors, different textures. Kathy, I'm sorry. I think that might, I don't know. The recording will be okay because it's recording really well on this end. I'm going to do Have a Wonderful Adventure right here. And I'm going to do that with Knight of Navy. He looks like a lady. He kind of does look pretty foofy with that pink behind him. He does. So maybe he is. Maybe he's a girly girl. Octopi. Octopus? Octopi? I don't know. One octopus is an octopus. But is it a boy or a girl, or doesn't it matter? Have a Wonderful Adventure. And I don't know which one of my punches is going to work, but let's see how this one does. Is that too big? Might be. Well, it fits, but I think it's a little much. So, the coral would look really good. Oh no, that's okay. A little too big, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these edges off, just one side, with my snips. And tuck that right here. And then, all right, let's grab some coral with it. Do we want a different, how about a different color? Right? What other colors do we have right here? I have a lot of blue and pink. We'll stick with the same thing. I am such a matchy-matchy person. I know. So let's grab our coral. And this should be in the green. All right, those two. And our coral is going to be pink. And I have a piece of, this is another piece from that sailing away? Sailing something. What's that paper called? Sail Away. No sailing. Sail Away Designer Series paper. Some of my favorite colors in there. I just really like them. All right, let's bring you on through. Pop our coral in. Oh, this looks cool. We'll bring that. And then let's do our green. And add that too. So this is not a card to make on your deck because it took a lot of stuff, but not bad though. All right. And we're going to tuck the coral in here, and this one, and this one. That. Ooh, this is kind of cool on both sides. It's got the blue on the other side. And you. And you. All right. So what do you think? Are we good? Looks pretty cool. Love it. All right, so just because the stamp sets might have been around for a little while doesn't mean that we are sick of them and we can't use them. Pull out some of the ones that you have. If you missed this one the first time around, this is still available in the catalog. I love the Sea of Treasures. Textures or treasures. I'm always looking for treasures. But I love some of these stamps. They work up really well, and not even just with ocean ones. Like this is a really great grunge look. This stamp set. This coral is really cool. You can do just the net stamp. So there's a lot of really great options with this one. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Monday. I'll see you again on Thursday. And happy stamping. Bye.